Good morning, J-Momos, and welcome back to the channel. So how are you all doing today? Hold on a minute, y'all. I'm trying to... Okay. But, how are you all doing today? How is your morning, afternoon, evening, or night going? Because I have to remember, everybody do not watch these videos in the morning time. Listen, people have jobs around here, Monica. They have 9 to 5s, 12 to 12. Look, and all of the other hours out there, okay? So thank you all so much for sharing your Thanksgiving menu with me. Listen, some of y'all ain't playing. Y'all have a full buffet going. Y'all have 4 and 5 meats, 20 sides, 10 desserts, baby. I can't hang with y'all. I cannot hang with y'all. So I wanted to ask y'all, when you making sweet potato pie, your sweet potato pie, do you add lemon, fresh lemon or lemon extract to your pie? So I was looking at a few recipes and it was like a little bit of a conflict in the comment section with some people. Some people were saying they always add fresh lemon or lemon extract. And then other people was like, oh no, don't put no lemon in, in the sweet potato pie. So I think you need a little extraness in the sweet potato pie. Look, me sitting there talking all of this stuff and then I haven't baked one sweet potato pie, okay? But I think I am going to use either some fresh lemon or lemon extract in my pie when I make it. I honestly think I'm going to do good. I think I'm going to do good because I watched some TikTok videos and to me, the main thing is to make sure you cook your sweet potatoes properly and don't add too much liquid. And also, what's the other thing? Oh, make sure you mix and get all of the strings out of it, out of your sweet potato. So to me, I think that's the most important part. Oh, and to bake your crust before you actually put the filling in it. So how many of you bake your crust before you add the filling? So I think that's it because I don't want like a gummy crust. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure I do that. But yeah, we got this, y'all. We got this. And when I say we, I mean me and this sweet potato pie. But yeah, y'all, so today I think I'm gonna put some Christmas decor out because I'm like, Monica, we already approaching like the middle of November. It is crazy how this year is going by. I promise you, it seems like we were just having people over for the 4th of July. It seems like we were just barbecuing and making potato salad. So it is crazy. We're going to look up and it's going to be Valentine's Day, okay? But yeah, so I'm going to put out some Christmas decor. My tree in my room, I think I'm going to go ahead and do that probably tomorrow. I want to see if I can find I want to try to find like some round pieces of wood. Now, do they have that at Home Depot? I have no idea. But am I going to go and see if they have something like that? Yes. Yes, I am. So who else is out here at Home Depot looking for wooden ornaments? Okay, I'm sure I have to be the only one at Home Depot looking for wood to put on my tree. But yeah, I had this bright idea that I wanted these like big round pieces of wood to put on my tree in my room. So we'll see. And then hopefully this coming up weekend, I can get my husband to get the tree for the family room out. I don't know. I think I may put that in the front room because I really want a bigger tree to go in the family room. I just feel like we need a bigger tree to go in the family room. So we'll see. We'll see what we end up doing with that. Because I really want a tree in the front room. The one that we had in there last year, it was on its last leg, okay? On its last leg. And it was time. It was time. We had to have that tree so long. So we got rid of that one last year. And hopefully we can get another tree to go in the family room. If not, we'll just put the one that we have in there. And this year after Christmas, I am going to go and try to find, if we don't get another tree, I'm going to go and try to find another tree because I know the prices are going to be good. Okay, the prices are going to be good. So, yeah, I want to do that. And I need to show you all some stuff that, well, it's not a lot, but the stuff that I picked up from Popshelf. I just remember that I never showed you all those items. And oh, y'all, I want to fix me some lobster tails today. So I've never had lobster, and I just want to know how it tastes. Y'all know I love me some seafood. That's what I eat majority of is seafood. I would say seafood and chicken, but definitely seafood over chicken. I would take seafood over chicken any day, okay? But yeah, this is my first time making it and my first time tasting it. I just want to see. I imagine it probably tastes like shrimp, but the texture may be different because it looks like the texture is a little different. So, yes, we are going to do that today, and I'm going to bring you all along with me trying this for the first time. So, we're going to see if it's a good thing or if it's a fail. So we'll see, okay? But I think that's about it. I still haven't folded my clothes up, y'all. So I still need to fold clothes. It's time to wash another load of clothes. So, yeah, we're going to do that. But anyway, enough with all of these talking. Let's go in here and I'm going to show you all what I picked up from Popshelf. So, let me show you the boring stuff first. I picked up these reindeer. Now, I don't like the color at all. But the reason I purchased these is because they were only $6. And everywhere else that I saw reindeer, they were like $15 and $20. So, I am going to spray paint these a matte black. So, I picked up 2 of those. So I think they are going to be really cute once I spray paint these. So I have that. I think I'm going to go and pick up my spray paint this evening and either spray those this evening or tomorrow. And what is super cute, I feel, which it is like a different color, a different stain from all of my other wood. I still like them. Look at that. Look at the cute little snowman. Look at the nose. Now, if you go to Popshelf and you just so happen to get these, make sure you look at the nose because it was some where the nose on them was broke, which look how small it is. So, you know, that's something that's easy to break. So, make sure you look at those. This one was 8 and this one 5. So I'm kind of thinking I may put it on the bar back there. But look at that. Ain't that so cute? And then I just have another set of the same ones. Like I said, because I was like, I think I'm going to put those on my bar area with one of the trees. These are so cute, y'all. I bet y'all are like, if we see another piece of wood, y'all, I'm sure y'all are gonna see another piece of wood, okay? I am sure you are gonna see another piece of wood, and then after that, I don't think I'm gonna get any more wood because I think I have enough. That's if I don't see something where I'm just like, oh my God, I just gotta have it. Yeah, hopefully I don't. I keep thinking about these trees that I saw at Popshelf. They were huge. I mean, one was like $25 and one was $35. If you look at, let me see, the vlog where I was hanging out with my mama and my sister, I actually show it in that vlog. I may go back to that video and screenshot it and add it into this video so you all can see them. But I mean, they were huge. They were really big. And my mind has been on those trees. Okay? I'm going to have to reverse that song. My mind is telling me yes, but my body. Wait a minute, is that how that song go? No, that song goes Wait a minute, how it go, y'all? However it go, y'all know how that R. Kelly song go, but yes, my mind is telling me yes, and my body telling me yes, okay? So, yeah, I'm going to show you all of the Christmas decor that I have out. I've had everything with the exception of just a few pieces. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out what color I want to add into this tree, because if I end up getting or putting our old tree in the front room, then I don't know, my husband may do that because he just wanted to decorate the tree in the family room. So if we move that tree into the front room, I don't know if he's going to want to do that one or if he's going to still want to, do it in the family room. I personally feel like the tree with the red ornaments and all of that, it doesn't necessarily go, with all of the decor that I have, unless I can figure out some type of way to add like a matte red. I really don't care for red. I like the neutral colors or whatever. Don't you get up here. Don't do it. So I like the neutral colors, y'all. He's not allowed to get back on the sofa because I found where he had to use the restroom on my sofa. So he already know that is a no-no. I don't know if it's something that's old and I'm just seeing it, or I don't know, but he is not allowed to get back on my sofa. No, I don't play that kind of stuff. So yeah, so I'm going to show you all what I have. And then I want to figure out how I want to do everything. And because I don't want it the same as all of the other years. So yeah, I'm going to figure that out. But let me show you everything that I have out so far. All right, so y'all already know I have a million trees. I love these trees, and it was some at Walmart. I already showed you all, but the ones that's kind of wrapped in the paper, I'll show it to you again just in case you didn't see that video. But here's all the trees. I think I'm going to take the reindeer and I know I'm going to take the reindeer and put that on my tree. Of course, I've been had the truck. Let me see if I can show it to y'all. Get a better angle. But they have a new style truck this year, which I really like the new style. But I was like, listen, I already have some trucks, and I really like this tree. I don't know if it's like the berries on it, but I really like that tree. I love the one with the flock. And then I have two of the believe signs. I don't even remember getting two, but I have that one. And then in the storage bin, I have another one of course, I have the Santas and the gnome. I have 2 of the gnome. And then I have another Santa. I may have more than 2. And I picked up these cute little trees. They come in a 3-pack. I picked those up from Hobby Lobby. I just purchased those probably 2 weeks ago. And then I have another one of the trucks. Now, this is something that comes on it, but of course, I'm going to take that off. And my bike. But look, y'all, I don't know where that fell off from on the bike, but I'm going to just take some super glue and glue it back together. But that's my little bike. I was trying to see if they had another one this year, but I didn't see any unless I just looked over it. And I love my Merry Christmas tag. I have another one. I think I have maybe like 2 or either 4. And this is the other side. These are my nutcrackers from last year. Now, one of them, the nose is missing. I didn't even notice that, but I don't even care about that, baby. My nutcracker is going out. And I think I'm going to put these on my trees too. They are, I think those are little moose. And y'all already know I have like a wood theme or animal theme, whatever you want to call it. That's the theme in my room. And I love that Christmas tree right there. I don't know why I purchased these. I purchased those a few years ago. I don't really care for them this year, but honey, they going out, okay? I think I'm going to try to put something on them. They just, I don't know, they not giving what I want them to give. And these are the nutcrackers that I purchased this year. I have all of my signs, and that's the other, this is my other tag, and everything else y'all already saw. Oh, my trees, y'all remember those? I just purchased those from Home Goods. Okay, y'all, so the lobster, I cut it down the middle, and then these little pieces on the bottom that stick out, I don't know what they call, but I cut those off just because that's what the person on TikTok said do. As far as my seasoning, so I'm gonna add my lemon butter because I always add that to all of my seafood. So I'm gonna add that, and I'm going overboard with the lemon seasoning because I don't have any lemon. So y'all know if I could hop in a vehicle and drive, baby, I would go get me some fresh lemon. I'm also gonna add this lemon pepper seasoning now. This seasoning and then this paprika, lemon, and lime. Those seasonings I picked up from TJ Maxx or Home Goods. So I don't know what to tell you when it comes to these seasons, because they don't, you know, sometimes they have stuff one time or whatever. You may can look at Ross too, because they be having seasonings too. So I'm gonna put those two on here. Let me get my other one. And then I'm gonna add some of the Kinders, the blend. Y'all know, usually that's my base for everything. And I'm gonna add just a small amount of this garlic parmesan. Now when this is done, I'm gonna bake it 400 degrees. What did they say? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the video, but I'll put it on the screen. But I'm guessing it may have to do with, you may can adjust it depending on how big the lobster is. These are pretty small. I'm gonna put this into the oven, and then I'm gonna make me a butter sauce, which I'm gonna make for my corn. So I'm just gonna put that on the top, I think. I think that's what I'm gonna do with the butter sauce, because there's no need to make two sauces. But what you would do if you're not doing what I'm doing is you would take some butter, you know, whip it. You could just, you know, whip it with a spoon, or what's the word I'm looking for? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Just soften the butter, in other words. So you just gonna soften the butter up, and if it's not in the tub, now if you have a butter that's in the tub, then you could just use that, and then you're gonna add whatever seasonings you want to add to it, and then put it back in the oven for just a few minutes. But just go on TikTok, y'all. That's what I did, because like I said, this is my first time making lobster, so we gonna go with that. Okay, so I'm gonna put this in the oven, and then I'll be back to show you all how it looks when it come out. Okay, y'all, so here are the little pieces that I told you all I cut from the back of the lobster. I don't know what this called, but that's what I cut from the back of the lobster. Y'all, I forgot to add some olive oil, so I just added it to my lobster tail, and then I went and looked at the video again. So it's 400 degrees for 10 minutes. But his lobster tails were bigger than mine, so I'm just gonna check them again after about 5 to 6 minutes. All right, just in case you missed the butter sauce, the last time that I made it, I'm gonna show you how I made it. I shouldn't need a lot of butter. We'll see. I usually use like 1 to 2 sticks, so I'm gonna use a stick of butter, and then I have this lemon pepper butter. I'm gonna go ahead and use that. As you all can see, I like using a lot of lemon flavors when I'm making seafood, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Let me see if I need to add me some more butter in here. I'm gonna add another one. I can always put it up, so hold on. Because you don't want like to have just a small amount of butter, and then when you go to put your seasonings in there, you know, it start to burn. And make sure you keep your heat on low, because real butter will burn fast. Y'all, me and this talking today. But so I have that. I'm gonna add some Old Bay. I'm sure a lot of you know what the Old Bay look like. So I'm gonna add that in there. And I don't measure, so I cannot tell you the measurements on this. And then I'm gonna add some of my Kinder's lemon butter. I really don't add a lot of seasonings when it comes to this butter sauce. Just, I mean, whatever seasonings you like with your seafood. Hold on, it's my timer going off. Okay, but whatever seasonings you like on your seafood, then just add those. And I'm going to add some of the blend to that. I think I'm going to add a little bit more Old Bay. I try to add a lot more of the Old Bay than any other of the seasonings. And then I'm going to add brown sugar. I think I forgot to show y'all that the last time, the brown sugar. To me, this is really what gives it the good flavor, adding the sweet with the savory. So, that's it. And I'm going to mix that. So, what I'm going to do, let me get my lobster tail out. And what I'm going to do is just put some of this mix on top of the lobster, because I like incorporating that lemon butter, and there's no need for me to mix up, you know, a separate bowl of the butter seasoning, because I already have this. So let me pull that out because my timer just went off. And I do want to tell y'all, I ended up leaving it in the entire 10 minutes because I checked it at 6 and I didn't like how it was looking, like it wasn't looking done to me. And so I left it in there the remaining 5 minutes. And then I think I went a minute over, so I left mine in there for 11 minutes because I don't like gummy type seafood. You know how some people like they seafood done like right when it's done or whatever? I don't like gummy, so I'd rather overcook it a little bit. Mine's personally, not anybody else's, but when I'm making seafood, for me, it's like a texture thing. So let me grab that and see what it's looking like. And then it says to put it back in there for a few minutes after you put the butter on it. So let me show y'all this. Okay, so that's how it's looking. And I'm just gonna add my butter mix to that. This butter sauce looks so good. I'm gonna put that over there. And so hopefully, you know, like I said, it'll give that sweet, savory. Oh, it smells so good, y'all. I wish I could smell this. Let me know if you are a lobster eater. Also, let me know if you have tried the way that I make my butter sauce. Let me know if you tried it too. So I'm gonna pop this back into the oven for a few minutes. All right, so let me add my corn. And y'all, I made some fresh corn today. I wasn't playing today, honey. So just roll this around. And if you are making potatoes, you do it the same way. This is that sauce that my mama was going crazy over. So after you cook your potatoes, you would just take them and roll them around in the sauce. And then I just take them out. And that's it, y'all. Lunch is ready. And then I have that leftover sauce. And nothing is coming out in the sauce, but I have this leftover sauce to save for another day. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So I just gotta get a bite of this corn. I already know how it tastes, but I gotta get a bite, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Y'all. I did that. I did that on that butter sauce. If y'all have not tried the butter sauce, try it. Now, this is the part I'm nervous about. I'm nervous about this lobster. And I was right, y'all. It's like the size of a jumbo shrimp. Let's see if I can get it out. Let me show it to y'all. Y'all let me know if I did good to all of my lobster eaters. Because, like I said, this is my first time tasting it and making it. Now, if something wrong with it, it'll be long gone by the time I see y'all come in. Let me see. If it don't taste right, now I ain't eating it. I ain't eating it if it don't taste right. I got some shrimp and fish outside, so I will be cooking that if this don't taste right. And y'all, all of my seafood, y'all should already know by now. I have to have me some cocktail sauce. So let me dip it. Let's see. Okay. Okay. And now it don't taste like a shrimp to me. I mean, kind of, sort of. It kind of, sort of tastes like a shrimp, but it's good. Now, I like that I cooked it like, that's good, y'all. Let me give y'all a bite. I'm going to give y'all a bite off the one that I haven't bit off of yet. That's real good. Get y'all a bite. All right. But I like the texture. Like I said, I did cook it maybe like a minute or two over. So, I like that. Now, let me taste the part with the seasoning on it. Which that was seasoned too. Let's see. That's Milo that y'all hear in the background. Over there drinking his water. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. But this good. And the thing I like about it is all I have to do is pop it into the oven. If I had some lemon, I don't waste some on me already. If I had some fresh lemon, Now the person that I saw on TikTok, they actually added Parmesan cheese to like the butter mix. So you could do that if you want to, but like I said, just do your own thing, you know. I just went on there to see basically how to make it. And it was quick. Quick and easy. Just make sure you loosen up like when you cut it down the middle, just make sure you take your hand and go up under that part to loosen up the meat so you can sit it on top. And that's it. I'm gonna have to make my husband one of these. Cause like I said, this is my first time, so I'm gonna have to get some and make some for us and maybe have him to cook a ribeye or something with it. That'll be a good idea. But I'm gonna quit smacking. And y'all eat. And then when I finish eating, I'll be back to chit chat with y'all. I think I'm gonna go and do myself a manicure because I didn't do it yesterday. Yeah, so we're gonna do that I'll see you all when I get done. Okay, y'all. So we have made it to the end of this vloggy vlog. I hope you all enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, y'all.